Kiss 105.3 and 1340, where hip hop and R&B lives. This is D. Sewell, the Wolf of Dixon, and we got a special interview today.
Hold up.
Disgusting Justin.
Disgusting Justin. Well, my hair back black now, so I'm not disgusting like that like I used to be, you know. But it's BeatKing, Kong, Club Godzilla, H-Time, the building. What it do, Fed?
Straight up,
Let's get it.
Man, BeatKing, we are glad to have you in the building, man.
Salute.
Straight up. How you like it here so far?
I like it, man. It's a whole lot of Razorback spirit around here, I tell you that. Everybody's shirts and jackets red and cars red. Like, it's just everybody gang out here. I see, you know what I'm saying?
Land of the Razorbacks, man. Welcome.
It's dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for it. It's hard.
Straight up. BeatKing, man, we're going to start talking about, just a bunch of stuff you've been doing. But I did want to tell you, BeatKing, I've been DJing for 10 years. So when I started.
Okay, you just came out when I came out.
That's so crazy, man. Crush is one of the biggest songs. So I wanted to tell you, man, it's so dope to sit here and be interviewing you right now, man.
That's a 10-year-old song now. It's 10 years now, so that's crazy.
That's dope. BeatKing, how do you stay around this long? 10 years in the rap game is forever.
Man, I like doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? I also produce and make beats, so you can't really outwork the rapper that can make his own beats. Like, it's anything that's popping, I can find my way in my pocket, how to make sure I'm still sonically fitting in with what's working, and also like do what I want and kind of change it myself. You know what I'm saying? That's so dope. I mean, just that and just keeping your ear to the streets, listening to what's popping and making sure that you still sharp. Because music does not sound the way it sounded 10 years ago. And a lot of people that came out in 2010, they're not around no more because they couldn't do that.
That's why I was asking that. So as a producer, who's some of the people you looked up to and influenced you growing up?
Growing up, 3 6 Mafia off top. That's my favorite rap group. So
Straight
Juicy
up.
J and DJ Paul, they beats are still being sampled to this day. You know
That's crazy, ain't it?
KLC, with No Limit, all the masterpiece stuff and all that.
Beats by the pound.
Yeah, and Manny Fresh, you know what I'm saying, all the Cash Money stuff. Mouse on the Track, you know what I'm saying, all the Trill Fam stuff. So a lot of the Southern producers. On the side of that, you got Timberland. I love Timberland on East Coast, Swiss Beats and all that. So them probably some of my biggest influence on the production side. That's
dope. Well, being a fan of 3 6, how cool was it working with Gangsta Boo?
Man, that's big sis. That's big sis. She was the first person I got cool with from 3 6 Mafia, and we still talk probably every other week. You know what I'm saying? Cool. And 3 6 Mafia, that's a real mysterious group. A lot of stuff happened. A lot of people came and left. I could sit there and just talk to her about all that. That's dope. What I'm saying? And she give me answers to pieces of the puzzle that a lot of fans will never know, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Big Sis, man.
You like saying that they're coming back together now and doing their reunion? Yeah.
I knew it would happen. I told Gangsta Boo, I said, man, it's gonna happen one day. She's like, that's never happening. I was like, man, look, I'm telling you, you can't see it. Because sometimes in life, you know what I'm saying, it's just like watching a football game, you know what I'm saying? If I'm in the skybox watching it, I probably can see something that you can't see from the seat that you're sitting in. And I'm telling you that y'all gonna get back together one day.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? And she was like, I don't see that. And now she on stage in front of like 30,000 people. And it's tripping me out like y'all are filling up arenas. Let's show y'all how influential y'all was.
Man, so many people looked up to them.
They finna get that tour popping this year, I believe. So
straight up. And talking about that, some producers that I want to know if you listen to now, the Suicide Boys. They sound
very influenced by you know what I'm saying. Yeah.
So any other any producers today that you kind of influence you or that you listen to today?
Today, man, my biggest influences, man, is the young dudes that's under me. You know what I'm saying? One of my producers on my production company, his name is Sergeant J. And the stuff he be doing in his dorm room at Commerce University, I just be like, man, like he hard, you know what I'm saying? And he's on the way too. He just he finna get on Asian Doll new album. He's working with 10 Cash, you know what I'm saying? He's starting to get his buzz going. But other than that, as far as known people, my favorite producer that's known is TM88.
Okay.
808 Mafia. Shout out to 808 Mafia. TM88, he an alien just like me. That's why I like his stuff.
That's dope. Well, let's switch gears a little bit, BeatKing, and talk about your shows.
The produce section. No.
Let's get to the good stuff, man.
The vegetables. You know what I'm saying?
You're known for putting on really good shows.
You know what? Let me just say this off top. I don't do it no more.
Really?
I stopped it around like August. Like once the whole country and world started doing it, I was like, it don't feel cool to me no more. You know what I'm saying? I was like, trends are meant to be followed. Like everybody start doing it, but it don't feel. I may do it again maybe later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But right now, I was like, if I walk on stage with a cucumber, I feel goofy. People probably look at me like, I'm not doing that. It's some shade room. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like.
It was cool when it first started.
Yeah, it was cool. But once everybody started doing it, I was like, man, it ain't even.
BeatKing, that's why I like talking to you, a rap vet.
Yeah.
Anybody else would have threw it into the ground, but you
I'm like, man, I'm too talented for that, man. I be like, man,
you gotta keep doing that.
We on some bald head stuff now, you know what I'm saying? We pushing a new single.
Straight up. And talking about your new single, BeatKing, what's the name of it so you can tell everybody about your single?
It's called Bald Head, featuring my dog, big fella Sewell from Shreveport. That song came about, he got a song called Work Your Shoulders. And my favorite part of that song when he say bald head, bald head. So I went to DM him, tell him I really like his song, and I looked in the DM and saw that he's been DMing me for 2 years straight. I just never checked it.
That's dope.
And I was like, dang, man. I say, man, well, number one, let me start off by saying I apologize for not checking these DMs. I get DMs every day from artists begging. You know what I'm saying? But number two, I love your song, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, bro, I've been listening to you since 2010, man. He said, man, can we please work? I was like, yes. I say, that bald head part, I want to make that to a real song. He was like, let's do it. So he drove to Houston, and I made the beat like 15 minutes. He did his part. We just went back and forth. We did the whole song on Instagram Live, so all our fans saw us created right in their face.
Man, that's dope. That's dope. Been getting a good reception so far.
Oh yeah,
they rocking with it up here. So
they rocking with it. It's like a City Boys ratchet anthem. You know what I'm saying? Like they rocking with it though. It's still in its baby stage. It's still growing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's still finding out about it. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like it's getting there. That's
dope. We're gonna get to your song in just a second, but I got two questions for you, BeatKing.
What's up?
Just about, like I said, you've been in for 10 years, and that's forever in the rap game.
Yeah, buddy.
Best and worst. What's been the best experience so far?
Best experience, it may seem very small and petty, but one of the best experience is Drake following me a couple months ago on Instagram. Like, that's very small, but that's the biggest rapper in the game. He followed me at 5 o'clock in the morning. Like, it was like October. I had a show. Where was I? I was in San Antonio, Texas. I had a show, and we had just got through doing the after party and all that, and got back to the Airbnb. I was like, man, I'm sleeping. I'm finna go to sleep. Let me just check my Instagram one more time before I go to sleep. Checked it, and it said, Champagne Poppy following you. I was like, man, what? I sat up in the bed. I was like, man, am I tripping, man? Let me make sure it ain't too many A's in his name or something. Make sure it ain't fake. I kept going this path like, 50 million followers. I was like, this dude really followed. I woke up everybody there. Hey, y'all, Drake really followed me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, crazy. That was 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, man, what do he want? He watching my stories. I was like, man, what do he? You know what I'm saying?
But keep it there to the streets.
My partner was like, a lot of people like, man, he finna steal from us. I say, look, man, when rappers want to steal, they move in the shadows. They're not gonna follow you still. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't DM'd or nothing. I don't know what to say to him, you know what I'm saying? He followed me, so that was a big deal to me. That's huge. Somebody on the level he on, following me, watching my stories and stuff.
Man, that's huge. That's huge.
So
what's one of the low points?
One of the low points,
in this rap game,
I'll say being independent. When you independent, you have to do a lot of things on your own. You know what I'm saying? So that makes you be in control of a lot of things, but also you're not in control of everything. You know what I'm saying? And certain things where, like, if you do something and it's successful, you reap all the benefits from that. It's successful. You get all the money. You don't have to pay nobody. But if you do something and it don't go exactly the way you planned it, it can discourage you to the point where I put a lot of time and money into this song and it didn't do nothing. It set me back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like, you know, it's when you're independent, it's hard to make the same people keep supporting you. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to, I mean, you build relationships and people support you, but it's hard to make them keep supporting you and keep starting you every year. You know what I'm saying? And all that. You know what I'm saying?
With that label push is a little bit different.
That label, you just press a button and then boop, you're everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But it's something you gotta be built for. I'm built for it. I can handle it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, they can't. They sign their lives away because they don't know how to network. They don't know how to talk and how to drive all the way to Fayetteville just because somebody that you really respect is giving you a shot, you know what I'm saying, when a song, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of artists wouldn't do that.
You gotta keep working.
So
Straight up. I respect that, BeatKing, and that's why you're here 10 years later.
Man, independent grind, because when you get the money, it's a lot, and it's all yours.
Yeah.
Like, that's the Texas in me right there, you know, that's the H-Town, so that's what we own all the time.
Already. Well, BeatKing, man, I sure appreciate you. Dope conversation. We bumping the single, Bald Head.
Yeah, bumping every hour.
Keep doing the thing, man.
I want everybody in their red Razorback, you know what I'm saying, thongs, popping it, you know what I'm saying? As soon as that come on.
Straight up. BeatKing, introduce it for us.
This is my new single called Bald Head, featuring Big Fella Sewell, produced by me. Coming at you right now. Fayetteville, what it do? Hold up.
Already, right here on KISS 105.3 and 1340.
Hey.